Hey everyone, today we're diving into something that's causing big waves in Washington, the US strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities. But instead of the usual partisan split, this one's different. Support and opposition are crossing party lines. And some of the biggest names in Congress are breaking with their own party's positions. Let's start with the Republicans, where, not surprisingly, most are backing the strikes. Senator Lindsey Graham called it the right call and said the regime deserves it. Senator Minority Leader Mitch McConnell said it was a prudent response to the warmongers in Tehran. Speaker Mike Johnson argued that the operation helped prevent Iran from getting what he called its most lethal weapon. And Senator Tom Cotton tweeted his full-pledged support, praising the decision as a necessary show of force. Even Senator John Thune kept it simple, saying, "I stand with President Trump." But not all Republicans are on board. Congressman Thomas Massie, for example, a known constitutionalist, said there was no imminent threat to justify the strike and called it unconstitutional. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene said flat out, "This is not our fight." And Senator Rand Paul warned that escalating tensions with Iran could be an even bigger mistake than the Iraq War. Even top MAGA figures like Steve Bannon and Tucker Carlson are raising red flags about the US's involvement in this conflict. Now, over to the Democrats. Most of them are opposing the strikes, but not all of them. Senator John Fetterman, for example, is one of the few Democrats that has shown his full support to the decision of attacking Iran. He tweeted, quote, "This was the correct move by POTUS. I salute the finest military in the world." And some pro-Israel Democrats have quietly supported the decision as well, viewing the strikes as necessary from preventing Iran from going nuclear. But the majority of Democratic leaders are pushing back hard. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries accused Trump of misleading the country and dragging the US into a potentially disastrous war. Senator Tim Kaine, who's been fighting for Congress's war powers for years, called for a vote to block further hostilities. Senator Bernie Sanders went further by calling the strikes grossly unconstitutional. And Congressman Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez said the move was an impeachable violation. What's interesting is that we're seeing bipartisan efforts to push back. Democrat Ro Khanna and Republican Thomas Massie actually teamed up to introduce a war powers resolution, aiming to block any further strikes unless Congress approves them first. So what does this all tell us? First, that this conflict isn't just left and right. It's a real debate on how the US should use its military force, and whether the president should be able to act without Congress. Second, even in this polarized moment, we're seeing something rare: lawmakers reaching out across the aisle based on principles, not party lines. So, what do you think? Should the president be able to launch strikes without a vote from Congress? Or was it the right move to act fast? Let me know what you think in the comments, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching.